Welcome to the Epirus Campaign for Et Impera 1.2.7. In the last part, we pushed out and recaptured this provincial capital here, which effectively now gives us control of 2/3 of Hycinia. And what I would like to do in this part is push out, take this settlement and liberate it just to secure our northern border. Because if I come into the map here, you will see that what we've now effectively created the northern border of the Western Roman Empire. Now it's time to start the swinging door coming back this way. And I think if we can take out this provincial capital here and secure this border, I mean, there's a couple of minor settlements up here, but to be honest, I don't really want to go chasing up into that. I really want to shift the focus more towards the west. Now, we've got a threat over here because the Bolli are coming through from this area, and of course it's winter, but I think these armies can get out far enough to kind of defend this area. The only problem is going to be is winter attrition, though I think we're on supply lines now. We're on open market, so we're not on true supply lines just at the moment. A quick look. Yeah, we've got grain pits in Curia here, which gives us a supply line of regions 1. I think that would be pretty good. We should be able to defend that area there. So my main focus of this video is to go for these. I think to that end, we're going to bring this army up. Now, we're going to be very careful to keep these armies on the road. Although, strictly speaking, this general's pretty old. New general there. And, of course, we've got Nicodemus here, who really needs the experience. So, I think we'll just flip him over to here. And what we need here is we need an agora and a subterranean aqueduct. Get this area under control. Now there is an Egyptian navy floating around down here somewhere. Oh, he seems to, oh, there it is. No, that's a Pontus navy. There was one about here, but he's obviously gone off somewhere else. So we're going to have to be a bit careful about that. What have we got over here? Who are these? This is Lydia. I think we're not at war with Lydia, are we? No, they're not an enemy, so we're not going to attack them. I think overall the economy is pretty solid. We are improving across the board. Now, before I started, there was one, I was looking at my family tree, and we do have a problem in the fact that Alexander is 67, so he's getting pretty old. We got Nicodemus here, which we probably need to get in line, but we're just going to send out some of our agents. I think you can go to the Burai. Let's turn that off, because what I'm really working hard at the moment is to get and increase my negative empire maintenance, because when Alexander dies, we're going to take a bit of a hit in both loyalty and empire maintenance. Sorry, break faded a little bit. It's a bit hot at the moment. At the moment, we're having a bit of a heat wave in the UK. So apologies if you hear background noises or other bits and pieces. This guy is 15. It's not bad. How old is our heir? Well, you're 24. You're young enough. I mean, if Alexander dies fairly soon, he's probably young enough to probably take us through the rest of the campaign. Just want to check, make sure all the wives on this side are, yeah, they're all done the business. And so we'll just take another look at the construction reports. Where is it? Yeah, we got a timber trail in Segestia. Public order here isn't brilliant. I don't think I really want to take that up at the moment, because we got an income of 61,000, so it's not like we're broke. think that's about all we can do on this end turn. We might as well get out of winter and see if we can do something. Oops, currently not researching any time. Okay, I forgot the technologies. What technology did we gain? Oh, it was mercenaries, wasn't it? Here. So we got reduced mercenaries costs. If we come this way, plus 10% ammunition for all missile units. Oh, that could be quite nice. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Because economically I'm pretty sound, so I don't really need to do these just at the moment. We've got one left here, which, yeah, I mean, that's not particularly that good. That one could be quite useful. We'd have to do this one first. Plus 2 growth for all regions would be a good one as well. It's also got the hippodrome in there, and if I remember correctly, the hippodrome is, if we go to Rome, pretty sure the hippodrome is the last thing over the Odium, but it would consume a lot of food, but it would solve quite a lot of my public order issues should they develop. And what was it, Epirus the Third down here. We're getting a bit of a sticky mouse as well at the moment. We don't need Empire maintenance. I think I'd rather push this up and make this into a really push up the strength of my navies, increase missile attack range and tougher ships. I mean, that's just kind of preparation for the future. It's going to go for an end turn. Okay, political intrigue. Attrition report, yes. Industry missing supplies, wow. That's hitting Latinum. Oh, I'm glad I've got plenty of food laid in. Magna Graecia, missing supplies, wow. Pirates spotted in Ascalon. Thank you, game. Wow, I think that has just saved us from those banditry supplies. Right, we need to get rid of this trash pretty quickly. But before that, let's have a look around. There was a bit of shuffling going on here. Also, I think I made a bit of a mistake up here with this army. I left them kind of sat up in the passes here in the winter. I'm wondering if I could push these guys. I'd really like to engage this army. Why won't...
Ready for orders. March.
We can drive this guy back.
Our advance has been halted.
We've got this stupid agent in the way.
Ready for battle. At your command.
I hate it when you get agents like this, because you can't get to them, see?
For death and honor. For death and honor.
If we can get rid of this agent. I mean, it's a long shot. Failed to hinder the agent, yeah. Right, it means that what we're going to need to do is... Right, we can get up into Lupfurdum. You come through here and find out what's going on. Yeah, it's just go through that way.
We hunger for battle.
Right, who are we going to send in? We've got... This guy needs some experience. This guy is highly experienced. Who's got the best armies? We've got elephants here, which could be really devastating if we get in. This is our new general. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put this guy here. And then we're going to push into here. Take this settlement and liberate it. You come up to there. You... Now I could go for the auto resolve. The problem is that when you fight up in this cold northern area, you can't really afford to take extensive losses. And the other problem is we're also going to be fighting with a full stack army inside a settlement, so I'm going to drop a quick save because there's a real chance that the game will crash. I think we will fight this and this settlement, and I don't like fighting in this settlement. It's very congested, and if you look on the right hand side you see a very narrow slot which is a bit of a death trap. Okay, nice and dry, start deployment. You'd be kidding me, you're coming in. Yeah, take ages to get. This is the death trap because all they need is a few spear units here and you're stuck, so you never attack through here, which means we got an option to attack from here. Where's the victory point? The victory point is there. Now the problem with coming in here is getting through this corner here. Again, it doesn't take much in the way of defense and they can shower missiles down on it. It's a very awkward settlement to get through. My instinct is to come through here. All is I think what we're going to do is we're going to make you. This is heavy melee infantry. You drop. You.
Galatians, ready for orders.
What we're going to leave these guys over here because, strictly speaking, that they're like defensive. I've lost my orientation. Sorry. What we're going to do is try and bash our way in through here with so if we go for this straight wall here, or this corner, so if I put these guys, actually no, I think we're going to just bombard in through here, and then we're bring the whole army over. Quarantine's over there, general there. You guys are going to be more in defense. A lot of these guys. You over here. Actually, you can fire in over from that high bank there, and bring you over to this side, and you guys can fire in from there. So we're going to get. So what we're probably going to do is do what we did before, which is use a lot of our ammunition to kind of kill down these guys in this area. I think that's all we can do. So we're just getting here. Field artillery. I want a nice big hole in the wall.
Horsemen have arrived.
I've got some light melee infantry there.
At your service. Double time.
But I'll bring the general up, and then I'll wait for everyone else to get in before I. I damage 100%. Well, if we destroy the tower, that would be nice, but
The walls are breached.
I'm not going to waste too much time on the tower. Keep moving these guys in. Right, the other army is in now, so we're bringing you up. Going to move the infantry forward. The tower is slowly burning down. That means we can get in nice and close. I mean, the tower's got some firepower left, but it's not. You work with these. You work with these.
The walls are breached.
Yes, thank you, game. How much ammunition we got? A little bit of ammunition. I think we're gonna just keep opening up this area here. So we got a nice big wide front to come in here. What we're really after is their very heavy infantry. I must admit, it's quite rare to actually burn down a tower. Normally I certainly never target towers with artillery. It's just not worth the effort, to be honest. Let's get some crossfire going.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Drop and leave the battlefield so you don't get used accidentally. Elephants up here. Bring this cavalry contingent up onto this front here. Certainly going to move you guys forward.
Yes, Commander. The enemy's tower has been destroyed.
Now we can get in a bit closer. And bring this infantry up.
Missiles awaiting targets. Fire! Missiles awaiting targets. Fire! Cavalry! Royal Thorax swordsman.
We can get a bridgehead in here. Right, got medium melee infantry now.
Infantry ready. Ready for orders. Take aim.
Gallic slingers. Going to be very reluctant to go over this area because they're bound to have more troop concentration. So
Awaiting targets.
keep moving these guys in closer.
Royal Thorax swordsman.
Right, there's the heavy spear infantry.
Missile infantry ready. We await your command. Fire on the enemy. It's ammunition. Right back.
What happened there? Oh, I didn't bring these guys over. Huh. That's
One of our
okay.
units has used all its ammunition.
Put you up there so I don't hook you by accident.
Royal Thorax swordsman. Missiles ready and waiting. By your command.
Which slingers are you? You come up there.
Missile infantry. Advance at speed. As you command.
You got anything? Any more heavy units in here? It's the heavy units I'm really after.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Slingers. Double time.
You go there. You guys start to use your ammunition, use your range
Missile.
on those missile troops at the back.
By your command. Take aim. Slingers.
Slingers,
Missiles awaiting targets. Loose.
Thorax Swordsman come up that side. Hellenic Royal Guard. You move forward to form the front line. I'll try and get in reasonably close without. If I go over that big blob there, we'll probably end up crashing the game. Crossbowmen are nearly out, so it's nearly time to start thinking about moving in.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yep. Okay, we're just going to let the crossbowmen use up their ammunition, and then we're going to move in, and the slingers can provide attack to their missile troops at the back. Hellenic Royal Guard. Time to move forward.
One of our units has used.
You guys. Slingers. You start to focus fire on their guys at the back. Game where heavy infantry. Okay, welcome back. As you probably guessed, the game crashed in the middle of that battle. What I did is I tried to fight it a second time, and the game crashed in virtually exactly the same place as it did before. So what we're going to have to do is try and go for an auto resolve. But I think to do that, I can get these guys in as well. Because if I'm going to have to go for the auto resolve, I'd like to keep the casualties to the absolute minimum. Not going to be able to do it, are we? Okay, we're just going to have to. I didn't really want to do this, but it's going to really tear up these two armies, which is. And what we're actually going to, we didn't lose any units, but you can see the damage that was done. What we're going to do is liberate. This army is going to have to look at this. This army's totally trashed. Oh, it really hurts. I'm going to bring this army back. We're going to have to. This, I mean, it's going to slow up the campaign simply because these armies are going to need to. I mean, they can't stay. I mean, they're going to refurbish in this area, but they're not going to. They're going to need really to come back into Istros or come across. I don't think even over. We could bring them over to Noria, and what we'll have to do is leave this army in a defensive role. So we've now got ourselves a new ally up here, and what I would like to do is these guys. Going to try and get them on side. We're going to offer them trade deal. Old habits change hard, isn't it? So take 1500 because we are the mighty empire. So what they should do now is act as a buffer for here. And what we're going to do now is can't do anything about these idiots, which is absolutely annoying. So we're going to have to do the routine stuff now. I mean, it's really annoying having to do those auto resolves. I mean, we could come down into this area here. Yeah, I think we'll come here. Simply because you can see the amount of damage. I could have won that battle with 2 armies and taken a lot less casualties. But this is one of the problems when you do fight barbarian factions. they can be a little bit of a pain in the neck. Well, this guy's got a promotion. I think we'll start bringing him up alongside, give his cavalry a bit more things here. I think Nicodemus is my faction heir, isn't he? Let's just see. Yeah, he is. So he needs to get a little bit of rank anyway. We've done that there. Let's have a look at... of course I've had to start, so I don't know. Of course we had all those buildings that came through. I can't even remember where they are now, which is another annoying factor of crashing, because we've lost all the messages. I think that's all we can do this part. What I really would like to do now is push on these Yozos. So we're just going to go for end turn.
Place great value on
Right, we've got Carthage want to join our war. We're going to pay them to, because if they can give those guys grief, getting Carthage into a war with our enemies is got two advantages. One, they might weaken our enemy on our border, but at the same time, the Carthage may actually lose, which makes the conquest of Carthage a bit easier. Okay, ready for command, Phoebe, because she was wounded. Nation exposed, increase in rank. Alliance forms with Sparta and Pergamon. That's okay. We'll keep. Just want to check something. Oh, we got these idiots I need to get rid of. Don't I? I forgot about them. Okay, wait, clear off. It's going to be a bit close. Wow, we've lost a couple of units. Yeah, I should have attacked them last turn, but of course they had a chance to get a bit stronger. What we're going to have to do is there's a risk that this admiral could die. Who is he? He's a member of another faction. Okay, we're just going to have to chance it. I don't want these idiots knocking around. Plus, you get a bit of rank in the standing. Oh, yeah, you should be able to kill them. They've only got one unit. Yep, and this guy should get a promotion. The Macrimony Elders have been defeated. You make your way back towards Taras. And of course, you're going to need to heal up and replenish. I think we'll get. I mean, this navy is all about numbers. But yeah, I think I should just get rid of you and have one of those. So we're okay. This agent, we're still not going to be able to get. So another go at this guy.
I could fool Hades himself. You deserve better.
Kill the cowards.
Right, I'm not going to take the casualties on this, but I am going to drop a quick save, because normally when you've got a had one crash, it pays to kind of back yourself up a little bit there. Right, we're in the trees, but they've got one cavalry unit, lots and lots of infantry. We've got elephants, so we've got massive cav superiority. So, oh great, oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be absolutely real pain to fight. Is it control? Not control K, it's control F. Let's get rid of the trees so I can do a deployment. We've got passable terrain there. What we're going to do is put the ballistas there, put the pike units there. I have a couple of guys who can move forward into that gap there. Our reinforcements are coming almost directly from behind us. Actually, I think we'll put a third unit there, and then you three and work on this flank, and we're gonna have the usual formation here and here. Elephants, you just chill out behind. General can go there. Tarantines, I think we need you to have the option to get out to here.
Pikes! I will not speak with false modesty. You know my quality, and that I
These
win
guys
battles.
forward.
I have fine, able soldiers, and have every confidence of leading you to victory.
Oops.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Thank you, game.
All will be well. Thorax swordsman! Double time!
Missile infantry ready. Orders.
Thorax pikeman!
See if we can get.
Axe commander!
That's impassable. That's impassable. So you guys go there.
Missile, ready and waiting.
Get our missile troops up here.
Swords! Commander! Ready and waiting.
This is quite difficult terrain, actually. Okay, all about this lot. So elephants that way.
Pikeman! Thorax pikeman! Slingers! At the double! Thorax swordsman! At the double! We await your command!
What we will do is bring cab up on that side, and
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
they'll be okay.
Your order! Thorax swordsman!
Missile infantry at your command.
Heavy cavalry ready and willing!
We're a little bit exposed on this flank.
We have
Where?
discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Bring the generals together. We don't want them raiding around the battlefield.
Thorax swordsman!
Ready and waiting.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
By your command! Thorax swordsman!
Rain is giving me a few problems. I think what we will do is slingers are over there.
Tarantine cavalry!
Here,
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Targets.
you guys focus fire the heavy units.
Fire on the enemy.
Right, we're going to need troops to come up and support the centre.
One of our units has used all its
Bring you
ammunition.
guys forward.
Commander.
Elephants ready for battle!
Yours to command.
These guys are going to.
Missile infantry.
Yes, commander!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Generals
Cavalry.
forward.
Ready and waiting.
You guys focus fire on their missile troops.
Tarantine cavalry!
Commander.
Fire on the enemy! At your service!
My lord.
Elephants in your anti-heavy cab role.
Cavalry! By your command!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Guys there.
Thorax hoplites!
Hoplites. You can come over there.
Tarantine cavalry! Thorax swordsman! Armored elephant!
Your orders.
Take aim!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Tarantines that way. Bring these guys round here.
Missile infantry.
You come and reinforce this front line. It's a bit of a mess. Elephants on that side.
The brave ready for order. Canteen cavalry. Hoplites ready at the double. Ready and waiting.
Actually, I don't think I need you. Go away.
Thorax swordsman. We are at your command. We await your command.
We've got them. I'm just going to turn
The
around.
enemy general is dead.
You go after them.
Canteen cavalry. Armored elephant. Ready for order.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You guys go away. Generals in. A bit of an uphill charge there. Two sets of armored elephants. They got no chance. Any guys? Anyone running away through the trees? I mean, it's a massive uphill charge, but
Swords. As you command. Armored elephant. Orders. Cut them down. Now. Ready and waiting. Orders.
actually, you guys can just
No Italia. Elephant.
stand there.
Canteen
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
cavalry.
Keep an eye on my cab. I think the elephants are having fun. I'm just going to ride down onto them.
Ready. We await your command.
Right, they've gone. Continue. You want these guys dead.
Canteen cavalry. Head them down. Italian cavalry.
Generals, you get in on the action.
Break the line.
We got any of the opposition running away? We've got some over here. They're as good as dead, but just make sure they were dead.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, he's probably under attack from my own missile troops. I mean, this is the thing with barbarian armies, that they are quite strong in numbers, but their morale is very low. And this is one of the things you need to remember when you actually fight as a barbarian faction, that numbers don't count if you lose morale. Flanking tactics and rear charges become very important when you are fighting as a barbarian faction. I think that's it. Quit battle, end battle. We lost 237. We killed 3,386. I think we destroyed this army. General got some nice kills. This unit that was really in the front line still got a nice big pile of kills. Friendly fire wasn't too bad. We only had 13 friendly fire. The elephants had some fun. Tarantines obviously killed a lot because they were mopping up. And this army should be destroyed. Don't really need the money. I think we'll just kill the captives. Oh, he's actually managed to escape.
At your command. Advance.
I'll move that agent there. Part of me says bring this army over to here. Who's the most damaged? See, you can't heal up now.
Commander.
You're the most damaged, so you pull back to here.
Your next command.
And I think what we'll do is we'll just leave this army here for the moment. They're on local market. I think you've got to come back to here, so that hopefully you will get on a supply line.
You have further orders?
They still won't refurbish.
Commander.
Agent.
How can I be of assistance?
Got to Furnham up there. Not really interested in to Furnham. 11. I don't know. That will take us to the coast, won't it? So let me just take a look. What we're talking about is, yeah, maybe we can push through there, which means we need you to
How
push
may I
through.
serve you?
So this is going to be a long way out.
My work is done. For now.
You can see how big the spacing is. We really need to take this first. I mean, the public order here is pretty good. I think we're just going to keep this army, well, keep the army close to the garrison, I think, just in case. And I mean, these armies are in good condition. They're in reinforcing range. We got these idiots here. Medlem. I mean, there's a possibility the opposition may try and slip through here. We're going to need to keep an eye. I'm just going to put you there. Not that interested in Vicentio just at the moment. And I think just to finish this part up, we're going to have a quick run through. Anyone got a promotion? We've got our navy down here, which needs to be built up. It's not really... Yeah, a couple of guys, actually. Out one of you. Let's keep building this navy up. I mean, it's really meant as a deterrent than anything else. I think what we will do is give him that, so he's got a bit more clout. You're a family member, so elephant units. Just give him some cunning. I don't think morale for all units. I think we'll just give him that. Gravitas per turn plus influence. Cunning, zeal, plus 8% wealth. We don't really need wealth. I think the armor boost could be quite useful. And I think got nothing else to do. Let's look at the construction report. You can actually see it. So we've now got the supply plates at Medina or Medlem. That should now improve the circumstances through here. Though what you got to remember is that with these passes, these supply routes will get cut off from time to time. We've got a fortified small town here, which should give it there. I think we'll take that up just to try and keep. I think this what this should do is gives us baggage trains. I think we may have to consider using baggage trains so that we can kind of support the army here. I think what I might do is, this is a siege army. So if we merge up two of these guys, and then we're going to bring in recruit a baggage train if I can find it. Never find, there it is. You see what the baggage train does is it actually improves the supply situation. I've got a feeling if we're going to be sending this army out to here, we're going to start needing to use baggage trains. So the only problem is it does reduce your fighting capability of the army. So this guy, he's one of my more successful generals. All right, just have a look here. Political wise, we're pretty good. I think I'm kind of half inclined if it is for adopt her into the family. So we've now got her in the family. See if there's anyone else here. How's the political? Yeah, we need those political things to disappear first. A quick check. She don't really need her to get married, although technically we got to keep the line going. This guy, is she ready to marry? She could, but how old is she? She's only 16. She can spend a few more years of freedom before she gets lumbered with being married. Let's have a quick look through. You're too young still. We've got quite a few daughters still coming through. Yep, you finished. We've got this guy here is not quite ready to get married, nor you. This is one of the problems, that for these guys to get high enough so they can get married, they need to get in and do some fighting, but you run out of armies. So I don't think we need anything else like that. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will push to take this settlement here, because that will then complete this province. We'll probably put a military barracks in here. How's the culture? Yeah, the culture's growing. I think once we've got control of this settlement, then the culture should start to move forward, and then we can start the process of the swinging door. Got the Lupfurdum over here, which is associated with something that's up here. So we're going to need to get my agents pushing through here, trying to find things. But I think I will like to take this settlement. But the only problem is, and then we'll take Lupfurdum. That will get us onto the coast next to Britannia, and then we'll have to take Alba. Alba's going to be a bit of a problem. There's Alba's out here. So we're going to have to effectively backtrack a little bit. So if we take that, I think Alba is in here. Magnia, yeah, it's in here. I think it runs up into here. So we're going to have to cheat a little bit, because we're going to effectively capture Denmark. Unless, of course, what I do is just go in and liberate it. But I always like to have complete provinces. But what I'm really interested in is getting Lupfurdum, which is right on the coast here, which will then give us a chance to have a navy, because we're going to need a navy to get into Britannia. Anyway, until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.